Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the Unconventional Foragers channel, where foraging is not only about food. And I'm coming to you with a topic that I personally don't hear spoken about, except for maybe the comment that I'm going to mention right now. About a couple of months ago, watching a video. Now, I'm an avid comment reader. And this individual mentioned living in an apartment and hearing constant cries of children who were obviously being spanked and spanked a lot. She became so distressed that she moved to a different apartment complex, only to find that she would hear more cries there, a little bit more than where she was previously. So I thought about that, and it brought me back to a conversation that my father and I had. This conversation took place about 20, maybe 25 years ago, if not 27. And this person lived in my parents' home, and the constant crying of this child and the constant spankings, and, be quiet, be still, the room, always, just, ugh. Anyway, so I told my father, why won't you say something? And he said, it's not my business. And I said, but Dad, you know, it's not like they're strangers. So, just why don't please say something, because this is a child. And still my dad, he just said, I'm not saying anything. It's not my place. But he also mentioned how when this family, he noticed that when there was a habit, that when money was in good supply, there was a different type of mood. Kissing over the child all the time, spending money on, stuff and food, eating out, um, a bit more happiness. So, that's something that, you know, you take it to the magnitude that we're living right now and having so many people undergoing this type of distress, parents losing their jobs or walking away from their jobs, and then their home situation and having to walk away, from that. And it's not their fault. And how many children are under duress and it's not their fault either. Um, so the main thing that I want to, I'm just, part of me, held back from bringing up this topic on video because one, people have a right. They have a right to whatever it is that they want to do, how they want to live their life. And no one has the right to dictate that. But I want I want the conversation to get started. To tell people, you know, if you're not going to do the things that will sustain you through these difficult times, at least consider um, that if you're without a child right now, put it off. Try to contain yourself. Don't bring a child into the world unexpectedly. You have children now who are being subjected to the world's dress reform, and that deals with, every having to put that on. And now they're even younger, whereas before children didn't have to put it on because they had a stronger system body, stronger system, and they were not affected. But now they are having to wear it, and now And I knew it was going to get to this point where it would go beyond seniors and adults, and then young adults, and now we're having even children. How much further will they go with babies? I mean, actual babies under the age of 5. 5-year olds are babies too, in my opinion. So they're just they're little people, but they're little. They can't. They're not at the age of making a decision. So if you see someone, family member, um, someone that you really care about, and they're not, they're not, whether they're married or not, and you are aware that we need to sustain ourselves for the difficult road ahead, bring this to their mind. Bring it to their mind that, hey, consider, consider this thing, the possibility. Would you be able to handle it? Consider, um, along with, possibly losing or walking away from your job, can you sustain a child, let alone yourself? Encourage them to wait it out. Just wait for a little while. Just wait and see what happens. If it blows over, fine. Then go along and just have your family. Okay. This is those who have had children before this whole thing started. This is I'm not coming at you, because we did not know that this thing was going to happen. But for those who have yet to, have a child, you know, make it a conversation. Make it a conversation along with everything else that you're doing, with preparation. Consider, waiting. So I did it. I said it. I didn't think I would be able to do it, but I did. And I'm glad. So let's get the conversation rolling. So thank you again for stopping by the Unconventional Foragers channel. I will see you in the next video. Like, share, and subscribe. Take care. Bye.